Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to knock out another no item run here in the Ultimate Red Zone. I should mention, this was recorded on the 5-9 Gaming stream. Goresh was doing his summons to finish up the legendary finish full power Jiren. So, while we're, doing the no item run here, we do get to see our boy Jiren sort of getting summoned on the right side there. So we're going up against Super 17, right? Super 17, in his own way, is the hardest boss in the Ultimate Red Zone, because once the two 17s fuse and become Super 17, they actually absorb Ki Blast. Now, we had a great opening. I'm joking. Obviously, that was a really shit opening turn, but I think this is a great display of the hybrid team and the fact that of the hybrid team's, sort of comeback capability, right? Now, this fight is very tough at the start, so it's not exactly like, oh, we're going up against, some weak enemies or something like that here. These two 17s are very tough. But it's just this is my turtle build for hybrid, sort of. But it's very AGL heavy, so even though Super 17 is absorbing Ki Blasts, not only is this team AGL heavy because Super 17 is STR, so that works, but most of these units aren't doing Ki Blast super attacks as well. I believe the only character on the team that does Ki Blast supers is transformed LR Future Gohan's 12 Ki is a Ki Blast, because that does happen at one point, and Super 17 does absorb that and heal. But the reason this is so difficult is the best units in the game by far are the LR Super Saiyan 4s and the LR Gods. Whichever one you prefer over the other doesn't really matter. They're both the two gods of the game, for sure, right? Those are the two best units in the game. You want to somehow sort of build setups completely around them. Even if you're free to play, trying to beat this event, with a friend unit, running GT heroes with a friend LR Super Saiyan 4 or something like that is definitely what you would probably want to do, right? You have to have those units. If you can't find good units on the friend list, then you should rank up. This content is designed for players like me, not for free-to-play players who are just starting out, right? This Ultimate Red Zone right here. So the LR Super Saiyan 4s and LR Gods are absolutely just everything that matters in these events. One of the craziest things they do is their active skills, both the Gods and the Super Saiyan 4s, because it gives you a full turn of guaranteed crits, and it's one of these active skill attacks where the way it functions with your the attack stacking they do in base really makes them incredibly powerful, right? You're stacking up all this attack, as the Super Saiyan 4s or as the Gods, then you transform, use the active skill, and all that extra attack causes these active skills to just hit a bomb. It's insane. It's just boom. Janemba, Omega, Broly, all these bosses are just wiped right off the map. But the thing about this is, Super 17 absorbs them, right? The actual Ki Blast super attack. So here we were able to get the revival off right here. So we have Future Gohan revived. So now he's got the damage reduction and stuff like that. I don't think these two 17s are going to hit hard enough to really penetrate his defenses for major damage. And then going up against Super 17, LR Future Gohan's going to have type advantage. So, Future Gohan is completely good. AGL Trunks, as he gets all of his attacks, he's completely good. At this point, we're already in a pretty good position here. It's just a matter of beating these two 17s, and then we should be good. This actually really was not that hard with this hybrid Saiyan, sort of turtle build, right? And a lot of these characters, these hybrids, are very powerful. Trunks is, I would say, definitely the hardest hitter on the team. He's going to be the one carrying most of the damage, but we should be good to go like this. I love using the AGL Kid Gohan SSR, by the way. I've actually used him quite a bit throughout these Ultimate Red Zone runs, too. That's what's so funny. Who would have thought that AGL Kid Gohan SSR would get me as much value as he does? Because the thing about it, too, is I rainbowed Gohan's SSR. That wasn't intentional. That was just going to rainbow Garlic Jr. and I rainbowed his SSR. I might have chased the last copy since I was so close, but for the most part, that was just me rainbowing Kid Gohan and Garlic Jr. And then I had Gohan's SSR nearly done as well, so it's whatever, let's finish it, right? So, the reason we're using hybrids again and not the Super Saiyan 4s or the Gods is because Super 17 will absorb their active skills, which is just, it's so powerful. So I felt like this could work. And again, the fact that it's just the 2 phases, the 2 17s leading into Super 17, who, again, is just STR the whole way through, means we can sort of very comfortably stack up and take him down. Tech Ultimate Gohan continues to be a GOAT. It's like, Tech Ultimate Gohan and the Hybrid Saiyan teams can beat all these stages. It's just, it's a matter of not getting caught early. The way they designed Tech Ultimate Gohan, like, it's actually criminal that people say people have said he sucked for 2 years, Tech Ultimate Gohan. And, okay, here we go, power creeped, like, ridiculously difficult content where, like, 90% of the game is just completely irrelevant in here. And what do you know? How's Tech Ultimate Gohan looking? Like usual. He looks pretty good, doesn't he? It's guard plus greatly stacking as a combo. It's so busted that the reason Janemba has quirks in his kit, and the reason Great Ape Vegeta has quirks, and the reason why they don't just give us guaranteed guard is because of Tech Ultimate Gohan, by the way. He's obviously just so good and so dominant that they're like, yeah, these units are keeping that 50% chance to guard. Oh, Great Ape Vegeta's guarding? Well, he's going to have all this bullshit in his kit to make up for it, right? Watch this. Yeah, that's, so at this point, too, as long as we can get, like, Tech Orbs or AGL Orbs for some of these units, like, we're going to be completely good to go. One thing to keep in mind, though, that's a real negative about Tech Ultimate Gohan, even though his leader skill category is good. I could have potentially ran, like, Namek Goku on here, by the way. Namek Goku certainly would work, but it's just like, unless Namek Goku's going to get to 800k defense, which is just not realistic, fast enough. It's like he's going to take damage from Super 17, which would be very, very, very scary, right? But the problem with Tech Ultimate Gohan is the 130% HP he gives on his leader skill. That's the issue, right? So it's like, you see, we're at, what, 445,000 HP? If we're running the LR Super Saiyan 4s, we have 300,000 more HP. It's just, it really matters in this event where it's dude, like, you're talking LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, start of turn, like, 400k defense, and the 18 key supers, and the 12 key supers, and then he gets supered and he takes, like, 300k damage. Like, you just, like, leader skills are just such a huge thing now. That's the only problem with this event, is that they really should have been giving us, I think, more leader skills leading up to this, because it's like, you still need really good units to beat this event no matter what. But as far as, like, leads to take this down, like, we don't really have a ton of teams that can legit do this. Like, because you've only got the one item in the support memory too, right? So, like, that's the other thing. Like, all them years, by the way, of people saying, oh, no item runs are pointless and meaningless and don't mean anything. Well, I've been saying, like, hey, look at the way they're curbing this difficult content. They're limiting our item usage, and now here we are down to one item for what is far and away the most difficult event in the game. Right, this is the reason people are going to have so much trouble with this, is the lack of items. Like, if you could have 4 item slots for this, like, it would be way easier. You could have a Whis and an Icarus, and you could have damage reduction going, like, damn near the whole way through the event, right? So, like, that's one of the major things about this. At this point, we are pretty much good. See, if the 2 17s weren't able to take us down, like, turn 1 or 2, then we're very comfortably able to do this. Just sort of cruise to our victory, because the longer the fight goes on, the less Super 7, like, he can't really do anything anymore, Super 17, right? LR Future Gohan has got his damage reduction, the Kid Gohans are stacking, the Tech Ultimate Gohans, that was a Ki Blast super attack right there, and so Super 17 heals up. And that's what's so devastating about Super 17 also, by the way, is that it's not just that he's absorbing it and healing, he heals with the damage, like, we're doing, right? So it's like, that's why it's like, you get some of these major characters out here, like, again, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's active skill or something like that, and you'll damn near full heal Super 17. So it's like, he can be very tricky, and that's, again, why I decided to go hybrids. In terms of a lot of the other Ultimate Red Zone no items, I think right now the one I'm not really too sure is Broly. Broly, because of his AoE super phase, is going to be very difficult to do. I think Hybrids is the ticket for Broly as well, but it's just that tech phase, the second phase, that tech phase, is just such a counter to this hybrid team. And I just, every time I've tried the Broly, that hybrid build, that could, I think, no item Broly, every time I've done it, I get to that second fight against Tech Wrath Broly, one attack in the middle, and he supers in the middle. The amount of times that Wrath Broly has supered me in the middle slot has just been insanity. So I'll try and get that done soon. But here we go. We got Super 17 done here in the Ultimate Red Zone, no item. Again, if you can't beat these stages, don't be too upset, right? Massively powerful units are going to be coming soon, who are going to be able to really, really, I think, put in major work in here, including introducing new active skills and stuff like that. By the way, it was a mistake to transform with Trunks. Trunks really does get weaker when he transforms. But, you know, I just wanted to get the animation in here, I guess, right? But yeah, okay, so here we go. Here's the last turn. We finished off LR Super 17. We got the no item run. I always make sure to show off my builds at the very end here. So let me know what you guys think of the Ultimate Red Zone so far. Again, I personally think there's nothing wrong with the difficulty. It's super hard. You can't beat it day one. Oh well, you know, it's not the end of the world. I do think that the 3 tries per day is shitty. I think a stamina cost instead of 3 tries per day would be a better way to go about it. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.